Welcome to the GINESYS release update for version 11.14.0 and GINESYS POS version 1.14.0 released on August 13th, 2012. The first enhancement that I'm going to talk about are some validations that we have put in for the mobile phone number of a customer. So after this enhancement, this field, the mobile phone number of a customer, will be a mandatory field. The user would be required to put in exactly 10 characters of numeric type. So let me go ahead and quick show you this change. I have opened the add customer screen here in POS, and I'm going to go ahead and enter the first name that comes to my mind, which of course is mine. And of course I put in the wrong email format, so I'm going to correct that quick. But now I'm going to come here and I'm going to try and move away from the mobile number, and as you see, this gives me a tooltip which clearly states that I need to put in a numeric 10 character mobile phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and add 11 characters, which, and as I try to put in something that I cannot display, but what is happening right now is I'm pressing on my keypad the 11th character, and it just won't take in anything. So that is one validation we have, that it needs to be exactly 10 characters. And the other thing that I'm going to try and do now is put in an alphabet, anything which is not numeric. And once again, probably something that I can't really show you, but as I can assure you, I'm typing a lot of characters on my keypad, but none of them are coming up here. So the only way we can kind of proceed right now is if I put in a numeric 10 character data here. There we go. And when I press OK, right now it allows me to save the record. And this is pretty much what this enhancement is all about. The next enhancement that I want to talk about is an enhancement that we have done to the bill collection analytic report. Currently, after this release, we will be able to see the details of the voucher denomination in this particular analytic report. So let me quick show you this. So I have in front of me the bill collection report, analytic report open, and as you can see, I have two bills, the bill number 3 and 4, and in the MOP particulars, what it shows me is the voucher number, the amount of the value of the voucher, and the number of the vouchers and the per unit price of the same. So after this, we can see the values in our collection and tender columns, and we can also see the grand total. So this is basically the enhancement for this basically sums up our enhancement for the voucher denomination addition to the bill collection report. The next enhancement that I want to talk about is the switch user facility. This is a new enhancement that we have provided in POS, so that two different individuals with two different kinds of roles and privileges can switch back and forth between their roles while a transaction is happening with the customer, so that they can provide better customer service, and the process is absolutely seamless to the customer. Let me show you how this works for a better understanding. So here I have logged in as a cashier, and this cashier is not allowed to do any kind of return. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call for so let's imagine that a customer has approached this particular cashier and he wants to do a return. So what I do is I click on tasks, and what I have here is an option called switch user. The moment I click on switch user, I can log in as the manager, say switch, click on return. Now I can perform a return. So I'm going to go ahead and search a bill, and perform return. I'm sorry, The moment I click on save, you can see the controls move back to the cashier and he can proceed with the next customer. So this entire process makes the whole thing very seamless to the customer, and as a result of which the organization is able to provide good customer service where the customer does not need to bounce between the cashier and the manager just to return a simple item. The next enhancement that I want to talk to you about is the editing option that we have introduced when a GRC is in open state. So this facility was earlier not there, as a result of which if the user wanted to edit a GRC which was in an open state, he needed to remove the packets and then add them again, and then that would be the only way that he would be able to edit a GRC. But with this new facility, he will be able to do edit the packet even with when it's still there, and he wouldn't have to remove it. However, we do need to make sure that the policy settings do allow short excess receive of goods. So as long as this is marked, we will be able to edit a GRC which is still in open state. So I'll quick go ahead and show you what it looks like. I have here in front of me the goods received screen, and as you can see, I have one GRC which is in open state. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and go on to the packets tab, and here I have a packet with 2 items. I would like to go ahead and edit the first item. So I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what, I received only 90 and 10 of those were in damaged state. So I'm going to also add a remark saying that on a closer look, I found 10 items to be defective. So there we are, and I'm going to say OK. It says items reconciled successfully. OK. And as you can see, now my received quantity and damaged quantity values have been put here, and I also can see my remark, which is on a closer look, I found 10 items to be damaged or defective. So there it is, the change, and I'm going to click on OK. And at this point, I don't want to post the stock in the inventory, so I'm going to say no for our scenario. And that pretty much brings me to the end of this enhancement. The next change that I want to talk about is there's a bug that we addressed for the analytic reports. Previously, when a user tried to open an analytic report with a very high volume of data, the memory usage for the process kept increasing even when the report was closed, just leaving the analytic report parameter window open. The memory kept on increasing to a point where the application threw an out of memory exception. So this bug has now been addressed, and going forward we should no longer be able to see it. So I'm going to quick show you this. So here I'm trying to go ahead and look at view my stock movement report, and I am going to set the date as, let's say, 13th, and I'm going to just imagine that I have a huge amount of data. So I'm going to quick open and close this particular report, and as you can see, you know, if I had a huge amount of data and previously before this enhancement, I wouldn't be able to keep opening it. It would throw an out of memory exception, but as you can see, it's no longer happening. So this has been addressed, and we will not be seeing this going forward. The next bug that I'm going to talk about is some changes that we made to the GRC GRT posting in the database. Earlier, when we had a scenario where the user was actually receiving goods which were less than the quantity of goods which were in shorter excess. While doing a synchronization, he would receive an error and the synchronization process would be halted. So we've addressed this, and this will no longer happen in the future. So let me quick go ahead and show this to you. So I have in front of me a goods received screen where I have a closed GRC. Now if I open this GRC and show you the packet information, one of the items has a received quantity which is 10 and a short excess of 90. This is a typical scenario which would yield error during synchronization at head office, and the synchronization process would halt. However, we have addressed this, and now this problem will no longer happen going forward. The next change that I want to talk about is a change that we've made to the information in the barcode history report. Previously, the barcode history report for any item did not show the packet information. As a result, the report did not display the details of any item transactions, that is the inventory in or out through packets. Therefore, this was included, and now we would be able to see this. Let me go ahead and show you how this looks. So I'm going to go ahead and open the barcode history report, and I'm going to put in an item that I know has an entry into the packet. So I'm going to choose INB001, and I'm going to not select any stock point, but I'm going to go ahead and view this particular report. So here it is, the barcode history report, and right now I can see the details of the packet. So we know that this item went into one of the quantity went into logistics, and one of them was taken out of the showroom. So now we have a complete trace of this particular item since we have the packet information all included now. The next change that I want to talk about is a bug that we addressed for backup. Previously, if the backup files were corrupted for some reason, like a virus attack or a disk problem, the backup of those files would fail during synchronization. However, if we have now addressed this, and this issue will no longer happen going forward. If the backup does fail due to any other reasons, like not being able to find the secondary location or lack of disk space, then the user will be given an error message, and he will also be given an alert the next time he logs into the application, clearly stating that there was a failure, and the reasons of the failure can be traced to a log, and the user can go to the log and look at the reasons why the backup failed. The next bug that we addressed was a bug that we had seen in the select option of the packet module, when two packets were created with the same items, and both these packets were added to the same GRT. While doing a lookup through the packet module, when we did a search using this GRT, it would give us a message, error message, and we would not be able to proceed. So let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. So I have open in front of me the goods return screen, and I have a GRT which is open, which is an open state. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and open this, and when we look at the return item tab, we'll see that two packets. Both these packets have the same item stacked to it. So now I'm going to use this particular GRT in while searching for a packet. So I'm going to go to the packet item, do a select item here, and I'm going to use this particular GRT to do my search. So it's this one, and when I click on search, as you can see, there are no longer any errors and everything works smoothly. So the next bug that I want to talk about is related to charges that were associated to a term which was associated to a replenishment source on a site. So previously, when the user changed the term associated to the replenishment source assigned to a store to a term without charges, the charges associated to the previously allocated term were not removed from the store. However, this will not happen going forward. So let me show you this. So I have open in front of me the invoice terms form, and as you can see, I have created two terms, one with charges and one without any charges. So I'm going to associate term 1 to my site. So as you can see, this is my site and it has term 1 associated to it. So if I were to go to the store, of course I need to do a sync first, so I'm going to quick do a sync. So now I'm at the store end and I've just completed a sync and I'm creating a new goods return document. So I'm going to go ahead and select my replenishment source, reasons, and then I'm going to return an item. So I select a packet. And if you look here, we have charges here showing as per the term that we have associated. So all the details are displaying here. And now I'm going to go ahead and change my term to a term which has no charges associated to it. So here we are at the site and I'm going to change my term, the replenishment source term, to term 2. As I had shown you before, term 2 has no charges associated to it. So I'm going to go ahead and sync. So now I'm back at the store. I have just completed my synchronization and I'm going to go ahead and add a new goods return document. So I select the packet and as you can see, now the charge amounts have been replaced by 0 because term 2, as we know, has no charges associated to it. So the last change that I want to talk about is another bug that we've addressed. The header for the issue card was appearing wrongly as select discount. So we have fixed this and this would no longer happen. So let me quick show you that. So here I have open in front of me the search add member screen, and when I click on issue new card, as you can see, the header now reads select card instead of select discount as it was showing previously. So I can go ahead and select my card and complete my operation smoothly. And this pretty much brings us to the end of these release notes. Thank you and have a wonderful day.